And then day one came when Swami inaugurated the summer showers. Our group was allowed to sit in front of the VIP sitting area, that is first two, three, or four rows. I was just lost in that whole auditorium. And then Swami turned on the right to climb the stage. And as he was doing that, I was sitting in the very corner, and he stopped by me and patted me. I stood up, and I don't know what he said, but as soon as he patted me on my shoulders, I think something happened to me.
Sairam, dear listeners, welcome to Sai SOUL 100. Our guest today is Dr. Rajeev Chandra, who is joining us from Hampton Roads, Virginia. He will be sharing his story of when he attended the summer showers in the year of 1977 as a student, and how that golden time has transformed him. Sairam, Brother Rajeev, thank you for joining Sai SOUL 100.
Sairam, Sister Prabha, and I'm excited to be part of this very, very auspicious session, which I got opportunity with Swami's blessings. First of all, I'd like to do my humble pranams to Swami, who has made me what I am today. And I'll start my story from the very beginning when I was a child. When my parents used to go, they came into fold around maybe 1960s or 62. I don't remember exactly, but they used to go every time attending bhajans in Bareilly, a place in India, and I was inclined to go with them, not necessarily for singing bhajans, but just to have my good time spent in the evening. So I used to go with them every Thursday, and I got the opportunity to sing bhajans also. That's how I started my journey towards Swami at that time, not knowing Swami very much. Then the whole thing goes on, and then my at the class where I am, which was very, very crucial for everybody in India, the 12th standard, which is the critical year when you decide your career, where you want to go, and you have different examinations you have to complete before you enter any college or professional college. So I was luckily selected for attending the summer showers in Vrindavan, a month-long course, which is Indian culture and spirituality, which was supposed to be held at Vrindavan Whitefield. And every state was asked to select certain girls and certain boys. There was a coordinator selected from the state of UP, who he was from Banaras Hindi University. He was a Hindi teacher there, Hindi professor. And then he coordinated me well, and then my parents said that you got this opportunity, you should not be leaving this. I mean, Swami has blessed you to come over to him, and this is a rare opportunity when Swami calls somebody. So you are part of it. You should not be losing this opportunity. So I told my dad, it's a month long affair because it started from mid of May to mid of June, and it was like a very crucial time when you are preparing for exams. That is the part, there's a period which is utilized for the entrance exam. So I said, no, I'm not going, and because I have to prepare for my exams. I missed my exams, and what I'll do after my 12 standards. So my dad said, no, you should go. And my mom also was pressing me to go, just go. And they were supposed to be there because of the Sevaldel time period, which was during May and June as well. The state of UP generally served during month of May and June. So I said, okay, I'll go. So with not a very good heart, I just accompanied them. And then I was there on the day before the start of the session, and I was still not in the picture that whether I should stay here or just take my train and go back. What I'm doing here, but there's nothing I can do here. So, but then I waited, and then day one came when Swami inaugurated the summer showers inaugural session in the auditorium in Whitefield, Bangalore.
This
And
was in 1977, right?
77, exactly. That was 1977. And obviously, there were so many devotees there. The hall, the auditorium, which was part of the Sri Sathya Sai Higher Education College there in Whitefield, and it was packed. And then I was allowed to. I mean, our group, at the UP group, was allowed to sit in front of the VIP sitting area. That is first two, three, or four rows, and I was sitting on the ground with my group. And I was still not, I was just lost in that whole auditorium, packed at that time, and I was still thinking what I'm doing here. I'm just wasting my time, and this is a crucial time for me. So I was just sitting, quiet. And then Swami, after some time, Swami walked from the left side of the auditorium, and then Swami turned on the right to climb the stage. And as he was doing that, I was sitting in the very corner on the left side on the ground, and he just patted. He stopped by me and patted me. I stood up, and I don't know what he said, but he, as soon as he patted me on my shoulders, I think something happened to me, and that was a very, very, very short time period when I got something which I was feeling that I'm going to be changing. What is happening to me? I was not able to be sure what is happening to me. And that is the time period that I changed. He climbed to the stage, and he started his discourse. And I was so involved in the discourse which he was deliberating at that time. I was focusing on each and every word he was saying, and that really uh, converted my thinking towards him at that time. That was the time. That was the click which I would say came into my life, that I just transformed myself at that point. And I thought that what I was thinking, I mean, uh, to at that time I should say, okay, to hell with the exams. I don't want to worry about the exams. Swami is there. He's going to take care of everything. So why should I worry? So that was the time, the transformation moment which I got at that time. And then I was totally focused from there on. Every morning Swami used to come for discourses, day one, as he was there, his inaugural session. But every morning before the session started, he was there to say something. And whatever he said was something which is meaningful in anybody's life to navigate, appropriately. So I felt very blessed that I was there. And I was regretting why I was thinking, why I was saying to my parent that I'm not supposed to be going there. I was really regretting at that time. And, I really thought that this is the opportunity who uh, to give in to a person who, which is very rare by Swami, and the close encounters with Swami at that time. And I was at third or fourth day, I was shocked when somebody came to me and delivered me the picture. He gave me that picture, and I cannot explain what a moment was that. When I holded that
And this
picture.
this is the picture of on the first day when Swami comes to you and taps you on your shoulders, and
Yeah,
that moment of transformation happened.
correct.
And somebody captured that.
Somebody
And
captured that. I don't know. There were so many moments are there. Why he captured that picture for me? I mean, Swami stopped by, I think, a couple of other people's also, but he captured my photograph, and he just delivered it. He was searching me where I am, because he's a photographer at that time, and he was searching me, and he just recognized my face one day in the breakfast area, and he just said, "This is yours. I think I was searching you, and I was craving to give it to you." And I'm really blessed that I found you. And I was so thankful to that photographer that I got this, and I'm still keeping this, throughout my life. But again, I would say that that was the time I transformed myself. I forgot everything, all my worries, everything. What will happen after 12th? I was not worried at all, although it was a crucial time. But that actually, that 1 month I spent there, it was really, really, mesmerizing, about how you should start your day, how you should end your day, what uh, values you have to be to navigate in your life successfully. All those things, all those valuable assertions, I would say, was deliberated on those workshops. So it was, the day started with, as usual, with the prayers, Om Karam. That was around 4 a.m. in the morning, and that was held in the breakfast area, the dining hall of the college hostel where we were staying. And I was not used to of it because I never woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. In any case, my school times, I never woke up at 3 o'clock. But here, the routine was so strict and disciplined that everybody has to wake up at at 3 o'clock and get ready, shower and everything at the dining hall for the Omkaram. So a couple of days I was very, it was very difficult for me, but later on I got used to of it, and I felt very relaxed and freshened up every day when I did the schedule. And after the Omkaran, then we used to have the Prabhat Peri. We got around, get around the whole college campus, and then singing bhajans of Swami, and all those routine which Swami still follows in the Whitefield and also in the Puttaparthi now. So I got used to of that, and we had a wonderful series of lectures in that session, which really opened my life. What is spirituality? I got to understand at that time. You know, I used to only think that okay, praying in front of the deities is all we have to do, but it's not like that. A deities is going to be connecting you to the God, but the values which you develop in your lifetime is going to be providing you the channel. I would say the good values, the moral values, which you inculcate in yourself, can provide you the channel to lead to the Almighty. It may be Swami, it may be any other God you follow, but that channel can only be opened or activated, I will say, when you inculcate those values. So from there on, I was not, the day came when we have to leave, and Swami came for as usual. He came with the photograph taken with him with the entire group. I have that photograph too. Uh, and I was so sad that I was leaving on the last day. Although I was transformed, I was in with Swami's fold, but I was very sad. Can it be extended? Can it be extended? I was asking my dad. That said no, because this is the schedule which everybody's follow, and we have to. Their schedule was also same, like they were Sevadal volunteers at that time, and they did their work. I never met them in between, of course, because they were busy in the Sevadal activities. So I was sad when I returned, but then onwards, I was feeling very, protected, very accomplished, and I was thinking that I'm ready to do anything now, take any challenges now, and that was not difficult for me because I started my journey of my career in my education. I did my master's, I did my doctorate, and just after my doctorate, I got a postdoctoral fellowship in University of Aberdeen, Scotland, which was very, surprising for me because that was a British Council fellowship, and that is administered and screened by the Government of India Department of Education. If preliminary selection is done by Department of Education, Government of India, then you are referred to the British school. So my father was so excited, and he never believed that I can be selected just out of my PhD, going out of my country. And I had good experience when I went there in England. I was so lonely because I'd never been outside of India, and my dad was also like crying that I'm sending out my son in an unknown place. What will happen to him? All those kind of worries happen when parents send their child outside. So I was there in London. I reached London at the night. I was stayed in the hotel with British Council, uh, being helpful to arrange my hotel. And then next morning I was in Aberdeen, and I was supposed to be reporting to the British Council officer there in Aberdeen. And I was so lonely that time. I was trying to get back into India because I was thinking where I am now. I'm some strange place. Nobody is to help me here. All our strange faces and things like that. And I was, I was just communicating to Swami. Swami, either you be here or let me go back. So that was my thinking at that time. So when I went to the British Council officers lady morning reporting, so after everything is done, I asked that lady, Elizabeth was her name. Elizabeth, can you tell me any Indian families here so I can get along with them? And I can't believe she gave me two names. And one of the name was a family who were Sai devotees. So I don't know how he selected that first to go in the evening. And I went there. That was the first name was Praveen. He was from, I think, Himachal Pradesh. He was doing a course in forestry. And I went there in the evening after my work, and the lady of the home was there. And uh, I asked, is Praveen in so I can meet him? So she said, no, he's might be coming soon, but why don't you come in? So I said, no, I'll come later because it doesn't look nice. So I said, I'll come later when he's there or maybe on the weekends. She insisted, no, come in, please. And then when I went in and I sat and she brought some tea for me. And then I was wearing Swami's ring at that time. She saw the Swami's ring and she said, are you Swami devotee? I said, yes. And then asked, are you? She said, yes. Every Sunday we have bhajans here at my house. So you are at the right place. So see, that's how Swami works. Even if you are in strange places, Swami takes care of you. And I never felt that I'm away from my home, my parents, they were. I was just thinking, now this is my place. I can just survive here with the help of Swami. And every Sunday, we used to go for bhajans, and not only bhajans, they used to serve prasad also. That was really, really, an Indian always, when he gets to outside first time, he just crave for Indian food. So they were so, kind to have the prasad, especially for me, and all served to me. And then see, that's how, Swami is there with you everywhere. When you are with Swami, that's how I feel. When you are with Swami, the Swami takes care of you. There is a very good saying or note written on the Western canteen in Puttaparthi, and I just went there once, and I saw on the this saying, and Swami saying that my devotees worry a lot, but they are not transferring their worries to me. How can I take care of them if they don't transfer their worries to me? How I can look after them? And that struck me very, very effectively. And the transference of worries requires a prerequisite, which is a complete faith. If you have a complete faith, then only you can be very, very comfortable to transfer your worries to Swami, otherwise not. But that day onwards, I always communicated with Swami. Swami, this is what happening to me. Take care of me, or this is your job now. I'm transferring everything to you, Swami. Now you take care of it. And he used to take care of it so nicely that I never expected that that can happen. I faced all my challenges in my life up to today, and I was never defeated, I would say. Although I had challenges, I had to go down, ups and downs were there. But at the end of the day, Swami has resulted me with a very peaceful and stable and comfortable platform everywhere. And for that, I really, really, I'm very, very uh, devoted to Swami in the sense that he takes care of me like parents, my sisters, my brothers. He is my everyone right now. And whenever I feel alone, he is there with me. So any navigation towards any successful life needs that you submit yourself to the Almighty. Maybe not Swami, or maybe any other God or Almighty, or any God you pray. You have to submit whatever you do in life to that Almighty. I submitted all my activities from morning till evening to Swami. I get up in the morning, I just pray to Swami. Swami, thank you for waking me up today this morning. I drive. Before I drive, I have a Swami's picture on my dashboard always. I just close my eyes and I do prayers a little bit, just 1 minute, and then drive. So offer your every moment, offer your every activity throughout the day to Swami. And believe me, if you do that, Swami will take care of you. as he is taking care of me until now. You offer all your activities, you offer everything to him before you do. But the only thing Swami says that you have to do your efforts. It's not like if you offer everything to him and then you sit down quietly and he'll take care of you. No, you have to do your work. You have to take your step first, then I'll take the rest of the steps with you. That's how Swami works. So there was one story I just want to add here, if time permits me, and that is the time when I was going to I was a professor at a university, and I was going to take my class in the evening. That was at 6 o'clock. That was the time. It was 2010. It was January. It was very cold in Virginia, and I was driving, and as usual, I keep the Swami's picture on my dashboard whenever I drive. Before I drive, I just say my pranams to Swami and then drive. So I was driving on my side, and the speed was 55, and then it went to 50 gradually. So there was an intersection which came with the lights, and my light was green, so I was driving without any hesitation. And then one person tried to turn in from the other side to my side, and it was his fault, of course, because he was not supposed to until every vehicle is gone and cleared. You can just uh, go, but he didn't follow that. He just turned and he struck my side, that is driver's side. I was sitting on there, and I don't know what happened. I think at that moment I felt that this is my end of my life. So I prayed to Swami, because I was stuck in the car, and there was all smoke coming around with airbags and everything was there. My steering was on my chest. I was stuck in there, and at that moment the only thing which I remembered was to pray, Swami, please take care of my family, and this is my I looks like it's my last day of my life. Please take care of them. So that was the only thing which came to me, and Swami's picture came up to me with the steering, because all the dashboard and everything was coming up, and I was stuck very badly. So the car, of course, stopped, and people around, they came along and help me, and they tried to take me out from that area of I was stuck in, staring on me. I was not able to get it out properly, but I could. And to my utter surprise, I did not get any scratch on my any part of my body, and that was really really miraculous. It's great for me how Swami has helped me to survive at that time. And I was thinking, am I okay? Am I alive? I was thinking like that, and it was so an interesting moment of my life. So that was an occasion when I thought that I'm gone, my life is over. Uh, I just prayed to Swami, please take care of my family, and he took care not only of my family but me also. I never got any scratch, and everybody was so surprised. So that's how the Swami works. When you submit yourself with Swami completely, and that can only happen when you have a complete faith. If there is some kind of shaky faith, that's what Swami says. If you have a shaky faith, that cannot allow you to connect to me. That's what Swami always says in most of his discourses. So every devotee Swami says, I'm devotee of my devotee. He says always, I'm devotee of my devotees.
Sairam, Brother Rajeev, thank you for sharing your story. I love hearing how your thoughts were converted towards thinking of Swami and recognizing that you worrying about your exams in your 12th grade or going to summer showers with Swami is a dilemma, but at the same time, you chose to go to summer showers. Swami's tap on your shoulder transformed you to be able to get the most out of the summer shower and the time with Swami. And that was your transformative moment. And that impact of that summer shower is quite evident in the way you're thinking and the way you are progressing in your life and the way you surrender all of your outcome of your efforts to Swami. It is very comforting to know how Swami takes care of you, even when you don't know he's there with you, showing himself. at the time of your need, especially during your accident too. When you said transfer your worries to Swami, it's so wonderful for us to recognize that that is something that we can always work on doing. So we would like to thank you for joining Sai Soul 100 and sharing your story.
Thank you. Thank you, Sairam.
You have been listening to Sai Soul 100 with Brother Rajeev Chandra. I am Prabha Swaminathan. Until next time, Jai Sairam.